Jessie, Brandon, Peter, Antony.
Hey, welcome along to another Rock Wars, Jessie, Brandon.
Well, thank you. I'm pleased to be here, but I'm going to lose again tonight. I know that, but we're going to have a good fusion of music.
Positive waves of thought here, please.
And how did that help the Baltimore Orioles on Friday? You know they lost.
Did they?
Did a live link-up with 98 Rock in Baltimore, and a guy has barricaded himself in the studio until the Baltimore Orioles baseball team wins. And they have got the longest losing streak in Baltimore history, but they don't have another game until Monday, so he's stuck in the studio.
Has he sent out for a change of clothes or anything?
I think his producer hopes so. And let's call him tonight, because he said let's check in every night because he's bored.
Okay, hey, let's make his day.
And he'll vote for Steely Dan.
It's a long way to go from votes. Washington, D.C., Jessie, Brandon, I tell you. Ooh, are we stooping low these days. Meantime, Rock Wars is on the air through until 12 midnight tonight. We're looking for your all-important votes, of course, on the line. 010-352-1381. The two bands headbutting each other on the air tonight. It's Steely Dan from the U.S.
You've been watching wrestling.
And Police from the U.K. Even though we've got American people in the Police, I know. Yeah, it's one of those...
international stuff.
Yeah, but I think sort of initially it was an English band, actually, Jess.
That's the flavor, I think, anyway.
Yeah, the flavor, yeah. That's a good term.
And for heaven's sake, speaking as a veteran loser, who cares who wins? We've got a good mix of music.
Jessie, Brandon, you're a great sport.
Rock Wars.
The station that leads the world.
Yeah, who we got on the line already to vote here? I believe it's Maria. Where are you phoning from again?
Lincoln.
Yeah, what's it like there tonight?
Cold.
Cold?
Was it a nice day, although chilly?
It was, the sun was out.
They're having some sort of religious festival here in Luxembourg, and there was lots of bells chiming and a whole lot of food, which is sort of a European tradition, I understand.
Yeah, and you know what, Jess? I saw a guy walking in the street, had a big lump in his back, and he was going,
oh.
The bells, the bells, the bells, like this.
He was on cable channel last night, too.
TV stars here.
I think you were hallucinating. Oh, maybe it was a personal appearance because of the film.
Okay, who do you want to vote for, Maria?
Shoo! I went right over Maria's head.
Sorry?
Police.
You want to vote for the Police? You're a darling. Thanks a lot for calling.
Well, I'm glad I was catty then, having said that. Sorry, Maria.
Thank you, Maria.
Thanks, she says.
Keep listening. Bye-bye.
Rock Wars.
Hi, who's calling Radio Luxembourg? Hello?
Hello, this is Mark Kells from Northern Ireland.
Uh-huh. Who do you want to vote for?
The Police, or could you play some of the Sting, his songs recently, like...
Sting solo records. Oh, well, listen, it's really a police battle here, but yeah, we will play one or two.
We have a staff of 12-year-old altar boys who, we had, several contingents come into town for this Octave Festival, and they're gladly helping out in running down to the RTL libraries tonight, so,
Or
yeah.
if you could play Every Breath You Take.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Thanks so much,
Bye-bye.
Rock Wars.
Hi, who's calling Radio Luxembourg?
This is Helen from
Helen.
South Wales.
Helen from South Wales.
Yeah.
Hi, good evening, Helen.
Helen, Steely Dan needs you.
Yeah, I voted for Steely Dan.
Oh! All right, excellent. Something you want to hear from Steely Dan?
Just the obvious, Haitian Divorce, it's got there.
Yeah,
Haitian
that's a good
Divorce,
one.
all right.
They've got some really quirky lyrics. As a matter of fact, Donald Fagen has been doing movie music for the last couple of years and producing, and he has got a new single out, which is involved in the movie called Bright Lights, Big City, called Century's End. I'll play that, too, and that's a tasty one.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Good.
Well, listen, you sound intelligent and probably you're beautiful, too, so thanks a lot for calling.
Cheers.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Rock Wars.
Hi, who's calling Rock Wars?
Hello, here's Heike again from East Germany.
Hello, again.
Another regular. Excellent.
Oh, sorry, Jessie, I'm going for Police.
Oh, well, okay, that's fine.
All right, there's another...
And we won't make any militaristic comments about... Of course we won't. Something you want to hear tonight?
Yes, a lot. Walking on the Moon.
Oh, sounds good. I hadn't thought of that one.
A Message in a Bottle. And Every Breath You Take.
I'm sorry, you're only allowed 3.
We'll probably be playing them all. Relax.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot for calling.
No, and,
No, don't go. What?
Every Little Thing She Does.
Yes, listen, we'll probably be playing them all.
All the hits.
Goodbye, and thanks for calling. Thank you. Goodbye.
Rock Wars.
Hi, who's calling Rock Wars?
Foxy in Preston.
Foxy in Preston.
Are you? In Preston.
Preston.
Jessie Brandon really wants to know if you are foxing.
That's near Blackpool. Yeah, she's got a friend in Blackpool.
Do I?
Barry.
How do you know?
Oh, that's right.
Hey, Jessie Brandon,
Be
you've been
careful
getting
here.
around.
Be careful here.
Hey, be
We're all
careful.
anoraks up here. See?
Yes, be careful. We're talking about rubberware here. And no, wait a minute. I should rephrase that.
A big red boat, that's what we're talking about.
All right,
It's
yeah.
International
Good
Orange.
days in the past.
International Orange, and it belongs to the authorities right now, I understand. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
have you voted yet?
No, I haven't. I want to vote for Steely Dan.
Okay.
I also want to know if you're really wearing a miniskirt.
Me? Not tonight.
No, I tell you, she is absolutely naked tonight.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
religious
I was
festival, I
listening-
told you.
I was listening to it. I was listening earlier, and one of your colleagues was saying you had a miniskirt on.
Oh, that was Mike Hollis. Yeah, that was just his imagination running away with him like it does. Although she is absolutely spanking naked tonight.
Is that right?
I took
well,
the
I've got a
miniskirt off.
video of her actually.
What, nude?
That's the old
No,
me.
not nude, but I've got a video
He's
of her
talking about-
working.
Okay.
Working. Wait a minute. Let's...
I tell you what, we're going to split before this gets embarrassing. Thanks for voting.
Rock Wars.
Hi, who's calling Rock Wars?
John Brown.
Hi, John. Yeah.
Hi.
John Brown, that's an alias.
Yeah, old John Brown's
not
body
really.
lies molding in the grave.
You have to log that, to PPL. They have to know who wrote that song.
All right. Who do you want to vote for?
I think I'll vote for Steve.
Steve? Who's Steve?
Not Steve, but
Steely Dan or the Police?
Dan.
You're going to vote for Dan, are you?
Do I get the
How
impression
about Steely?
Steely.
he's a close personal friend of Dan's, but I thought we weren't going to go into the origin of that name.
What's your name again?
This is John.
Okay,
Brown.
John, listen, pull yourself together, okay?
I want some more music or something.
This is Rock Wars on Radio Luxembourg, already a wild party, just in case you haven't noticed.
Rock Wars.
Well, what an unusual version of that well-known single that we know and love so much. Don't Stand So Close to Me, The Police, the 86 version. It sounds to me as if it was recorded live there on Sting's solo tour.
Supposedly a true story, too, about his hard times as a, I beg your pardon, as a school teacher.
Is that right?
Yes. As he taught...
times?
You did have to repeat that phrase. As he taught 14-year-olds, right?
Thing is, as we heard once in a Clint Eastwood movie, a man has got to know his limitations. And that's true.
Wow, that was good, Peter.
You liked that, didn't you?
Yeah, was the tape rolling on that?
Ah, yeah, the tape was rolling on that. I'm sorry to turn you on like that, Jess. I'm sorry about that.
Actually, it's a rather negative thing to say, to turn me on, but...
Say, JB, did you ever do that when you were a little kid? You put a message into a bottle, put a cork in it, and threw it in the sea. Did you ever do that?
No.
I don't believe you. You're no good at lying. You shouldn't eat chocolate bars on the air either, I tell you.
You shouldn't ask me involved questions while I'm eating. Hey, what do you think this is? I'm working or what?
Rock Wars.
JB, how are we feeling tonight? How's the scores looking as we
I'm a
climb
little
towards-
depressed.
We
I'm a
climb
little
towards the
depressed.
halfway line here.
Yeah, it's about 75% for the Police and only 25% for Steely Dan.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Looks like I'll be retiring to my villa tonight with a smile on my face again.
Your villa. Yeah, your helicopter's going to come pick you up. No, I'm sure it's because Sting's so good looking and... No, wait a minute. Most of our callers are men. Well, hey, that doesn't rule them out, does it?
Rock Wars.
Hi, who's calling Rock Wars?
Hello. This is
Hello.
Louise.
Hi, Louise. How are you?
Human League did a story about you, didn't they? The Human League. Yeah. Oh, well,
Louise,
wait.
say pardon.
Oh, no, we've
Excuse
got
me,
crossed lines again. We better finish this quickly. Louise, do you want to vote?
Louise, try and speak now.
Please.
What?
The Police, she said.
Louise, thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Rock Wars.
Oh, I love this telephone system. JB, how do you feel about the phones here?
I think that was really rude of you, Peter, to do that sound effects machine on her.
Who, me? Not me, miss. Steely Dan up against the Police. Jessie Brandon, actually...
Losing.
Losing.
Actually, losing.
I didn't want to say
But
that.
what else is new?
I didn't want to say that, Jess.
That there Donald Fagen, his solo thing, first thing in a while from him, sounding very Steely Policey, I almost said, trying to ride on your coattails. Steely Danny, Century's End, which is from the soundtrack of the movie, which is a new single, and sounding fine, and well worthy of your votes.
Do you ever get that way about someone, Jess?
It's been years, Peter. I'm sorry to say, you know.
You do
But I
surprise
am
me.
soliciting, and since I have international phone lines here, yes, and our address is 38 Hartford Street, London, W1Y8BA.
Yeah, that's right. You want to be careful how you use soliciting in the UK, because I think maybe it means slightly different.
I'm talking about CVs.
Yeah, right, okay. All right.
Rock Wars.
Hi, who's calling Rock Wars?
Hello, it's Liz from Wickham.
Hello.
Liz, you have just won a major prize because we have just gotten about 4 dozen short-circuited phone calls. There's something very wrong with our equipment, but you won the prize. You came through. That means you get 2 votes. In spite of the fact, let me guess, you're voting for the police.
How did you guess?
Well,
Because the trend seems to be going that way, and I just changed my mind. I'm sorry, that was just a joke. You get 1 vote.
Rock Wars.
hi, who's calling Rock Wars?
Hello, it's Paul.
Hi, Paul. We actually met up once, didn't we?
Yeah, we certainly did. Over in the Hook of Holland.
Yeah, on the Radio Luxembourg gig from Harry's to the Hook of
Is that a
Holland.
sleazy bar?
No, it's a place. Sorry, Jessie Brandon's American, Paul.
Well, she'll get over it.
I'll get over it. I don't think so. Hey, I was born that way.
No, but Paul, we actually hung out at the bus shelter for a couple of hours while we were waiting for the... No, we did.
Hey,
While we were
this
waiting...
is a family show.
While we were waiting for the boat to turn around and go back to Britain, you know, the Hook of Holland...
You got deported again, Peter?
Yeah, it isn't exactly the sort of, I don't know, the nightlife that we had dreamed of. Yeah, listen, anybody listening at the moment in Harwich, the Hook of Holland, excuse us, won't you?
And next time, invite them into your house instead of... That way they won't have to hang out on the street corners.
Anyway, listen, who do you want to vote for, Paul?
I think it'll have to be the police.
All right, thanks a lot for calling, and your vote has been counted.
Sound effect courtesy of me, who is, of course, championing Steely Dan.
Rock Wars.
Okay, that's Steely Dan and Haitian Divorce. Like,
Oh, give me 10 more seconds to listen to Steely Dan.
like you said, Jess, that is, in fact, their biggest single they had in Britain.
Yeah, which surprises me. In America, it certainly was not their biggest
No,
one.
right, it's
No.
Ricky, Don't Lose That Number.
Or Do It Again, yeah.
Reeling in the Years.
Yeah, those ones.
Anyway, have you got the scores there for us?
Yeah, it's luckily the Germans lent us their computer tonight because it was so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, 63% to 37%.
Okay, so it's another win for the police.
Something like that. Another win for the police. What, they win in your
What I
home
mean is
last night
another-
at your party?
Sorry. What I
Another
mean
win
is
for the
another win.
Brits.
That's it, yeah. Well, I thought that was quite a good pick from the police. Unable to play all of that because time is pressing down and the news is up and coming at midnight. But meantime, can't stand losing, JB?
Yes, I'm getting awfully tired of it. But next week we've got, Roscoe on Sunday night because it's the first of the month.
Yeah.
And the week after that, a hot one.
Whole bunch of hot ones we got, okay? And we'll get to it. Meantime, you've been listening to...
Rock Wars.
Jesse, Brandon, Peter, Anthony.
Rock Wars.